Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods up here. Speaking of waking up,
Or gods. Either one.
I was in bed with my beautiful wife last night, just in heaven, sleeping away. And about 1:15 in the morning, my phone, which is right by the nightstand there, goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm sitting there thinking, because, what's going on? Somebody's sending me something in the middle of the night. Must be urgent. And that's when this came out. This is what I got.
NFC East is the best, biggest, greatest division in all of sports. It always has, and always will be. The NFC East is where the battles happen. Every year these teams go at it. And no matter how bad one team is or how good one team is, they always fight in tough, tough games. Now, this year is going to be no exception. But I expect two teams to really go head to head this year, and it's just great that week one we start off with division games just to get this thing going. You got Dallas versus the Giants. Right? You got Eli Manning. Boom!
Eli Manning
Destroys him. They fumble. Dallas picks the ball up at the 8-yard line of the Giants. In comes Dak Prescott after 2 plays of nothing. Dak Prescott, 3rd and goal from the 8. Dak. He's looking. He overthrows Amari Cooper because he can't hit a pass over 5 yards.
That's a beautiful looking man.
He's too inaccurate. So Dallas kicks a field goal. They win 3-0. Then you got the Eagles, Redskins. Redskins come out. Casey stink him. He stinks. First down, handoff, no yards. Second down, handoff, no yards. Third down, Casey stink him, gets sacked. They punt the ball. Eagles get it. Carson Wentz comes over, takes over from the 30. Carson, first play, direct the traffic, doing his thing. This and that. Carson Wentz, first play of the game for the Eagles for the season. Play action, Carson, back to pass. He's looking, he's pumping. Now he's looking, now he's going long. He's got the short traps the wide open at the 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Eagles, first play of the season. Hail the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
Yeah. So that's what I was woken up with in the middle of the freaking night. I'm like, what the hell is this garbage that somebody sent me? Philly 500. What's up?
Mark, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I had to do that, but I was tasked with the job and the duty to let the Dallas Cowboy fan base know that the Eagles are coming this year. And I don't care if you're sleeping, wake your ass up. Eagles are coming. And it had to get out to the world. And you're the best Cowboy guy to bring it to the world with. So, had to be done.
How's that male cheerleader working for you?
I don't know. I'm sure he's flamboyant. Look at this.
But now, when you were describing that first play of the season,
yes, the Eagles play first play of the season.
The Eagles that Carson Wentz hit
play
Deshaun Jackson and all that.
That's right.
Did he get up off the field?
Of course. See, this is what that Dallas comes back with. You can only come back with if Carson Wentz gets hurt.
Oh,
you guys are.
No. Stop that crap. Philly, stop it. Because we kicked your ass twice with who on the field last year? Who was playing for your quarterback?
Whoa. A guy with a broken back. Then he rips you apart in the fourth quarter, ties it up, gets to overtime. We had no secondary play in that game. You win the ball in overtime. The only reason you won that second game was because you won the coin toss.
Oh, come on, man. No, we won the game because your sorry-ass defense couldn't stop our dinking dumb Dak as you put. Man, stop. Okay. It's okay. Now, I see that everybody is picking you guys to win the division. In fact, they're giving you better odds than my Cowboys. And I
don't see that.
Well, that's what they're doing. You look at even money, Vegas odds and stuff. Cowboys second and everything else. You know, and I understand this because, see, I do research, believe it or not. I usually just don't pull stuff out my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. No. I try to at least have something to back it up. See, something I've been talking about for the last few years was nobody repeats in the NFC East. Which I hate to say it. Your guys, you repeated, I believe, 4 times between 2000 and 2004. Since that time, it's always been somebody different. And it doesn't matter if you go to a Super Bowl. You still are not repeating. And, you know, I said that after you guys won the Super Bowl. I said, listen, it's hell to repeat. And your nation said, you're just a hater. We got the best team. We're well built for the next 10 years. Best quarterback situation with Nick Foles. Great coaching. Right. We're young. Blah, blah, blah. You're just a hater. And I said, listen, pump the brakes. I said, it's hell to repeat. And I said the same thing about my Cowboys when we won it 2 years ago. I said, listen, I don't know that the Cowboys can repeat because it's just hell to do in the NFC East. And so I understand why they're picking you guys because now they're realizing because, nobody's repeated in a long time.
It's very hard, yeah. And look, I could fully admit last year we're brand new champions, never won Super Bowl champion. We never knew what it was like to, go through the process of trying to repeat. So of course we probably, thought things, were going to go a certain way.
I saw you in one of your videos going ape shit talking about 13-3 this year.
This year, yeah. I mean,
this year.
Well, yeah. This year they're going 13-3.
Do you agree that it's difficult to repeat as division champions in the NFC?
It's very hard, yeah.
That it's damn near impossible, right?
Yeah, of course.
What would I tell you if I told you that you were fighting history too to get that 13-3?
Yeah, maybe.
Because here's what typically I went through the numbers, and this is how I came up with the whole thing about division winners. On average, when a team wins the NFC East, if you take since when you guys won it, they average 3 games wins less the next year.
Right.
I did another one of these kind of studies here, and I went back through all of the 2000s, and teams that go to the Super Bowl from the NFC, how they've done 2 years after being in the Super Bowl.
Okay. How
do you think they did?
Probably not good.
It's interesting because I was surprised. What I did, see, like I don't know. Can you read? I know most of you Eagles fans can't.
I can't see it.
Okay, but I don't know if you can read or not. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what it is. So, give me an example. The Rams in 2000 went to the Super Bowl and were 10-6. 2 years later, they were 7-9. The Giants, 12-4, won the Super Bowl the next year. 2 years later, 10-6. Tampa Bay.
What did the Giants do that 10-6 year?
10-6. I think they were second in the division. I might be wrong on.
Didn't they win the?
They might have won. No. They did not win the Super Bowl because 2002 Tampa Bay won.
Oh no, I'm telling you. Okay.
That was 2001. Okay, they lost that Super Bowl. Tampa Bay, give you another example. I'm not going to go through all these, but Tampa Bay was 12-4, won the Super Bowl. 2 years later, they were 5-11.
Yeah.
So by averages, it's amazing to me because only one time did a team have more victories 2 years after going to the Super Bowl, and that was the 2009 Packers. I'm sorry, 2010 Packers. They had one more win because they were 10-6. They went 11-5, and New Orleans repeated the 13-3.
Right.
Every other year, it's way
I
less.
wouldn't put much stock into that statistic.
Wait a minute. Out of 18 years.
Yeah.
Out of 18 years, only 2 teams had at least as good a record 2 years later.
Some of those teams
by average 3.6 less victories 2 years later. So if that's the case, you were 13-3?
We're 13-3, yeah.
So that puts you at about 9-5, or maybe, 9-7, or 10-6.
Yeah, this year I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't care what. I don't. Those statistics do not concern me. How many statistics had the Eagles winning a Super Bowl? Just 1 year,
actually,
right? So eventually,
you know what? Actually, if you look at the statistics, more times than not, the team in the basement turned around being the team to win the division. So it was actually your time to win the division. Not Super Bowl wise, nobody thought you guys would ever win one.
Now, here's the thing with the statistic from what you were saying. Some of those teams didn't win a Super Bowl like the Giants.
No, they didn't.
Then you had some teams that were had older players on their team. And let's face it, a lot of these teams ran into New England over a long period of time. And New England's been very good.
Wait, stop right there. This just looks at the team 2 years later after going to the Super Bowl. Win or lose from the NFC. Had nothing to do with New England.
Well, like I said, you talk about the Buccaneers, right? They were older team. Giants, they lost, older team.
Well, there's 3 Giant teams that are in that. There's a Packers team in there. There's a New Orleans team in there. There's 2 Carolina teams that are in there. There's 2 Seahawks teams. There's a San Francisco team in there. So, I mean, we're talking about all of the NFC teams since 2000.
And the Seahawks won 1 year, then went back to the Super Bowl and lost on the last play, right?
Yeah, but here's what's interesting, though. They won the Super Bowl at 13-3. 2 years later, they were 10-6.
Right.
I think then they went to the Super Bowl again. The next year, they were 12-4. They were 9-6. 9-7 the next year. 2 years down the road. Right. So I'm just kind of looking at the trends, and you might be the outlier. You might be.
Why not?
But if you might be the outlier, we might be the team that ends up repeating back to back. I'm gonna say. I'll be honest with you. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good.
You're willing to block your outliners. You're willing to be.
Well, listen.
Well, I can't.
You know what?
Outliner for that.
I'll tell you what. My buddy Joseph Hardley sent me this 1879 silver dollar that was in the cement at Tombstone.
Wow.
And it's got a head on it. It's got a tail on it.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides can't pop up. Now, either your team is going to buck the trend of having those 3 victories less and win the division, or my Dallas Cowboys are going to win the division and have it back-to-back. So one of these things are going to have to give.
It's got to give, man.
Well, no, actually, neither of them have to give because it could be the Redskins or the Giants to win the division. I tried to keep a straight face on that one. I tried.
Are you kidding? We can agree on that. I don't think we have to worry about them.
Oh, shit. Okay. We had our laugh today. So, You know what? All I got to say is, fuck the Eagles.
Dallas still stinks. That's all I have to say. We're coming. We are coming. We are coming for you. I feel good. Not only are we going to win the division, we're going to sweep you next year.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
Do I need to get your rehab number?
You get it ready, but I ain't going to need
because,
rehab.
Man, you got to be smoking some good shit there.
Dallas. I don't smoke nothing.
You're going to, wait. You're going to, let me see if I got this right now. Because you know what? I'm going to save this.
Save it.
You say you're not only going to win the division, you are going to sweep the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
You know what? I used to try to give you credibility. I used to say, you know what? I'm a homer. But I try at least be realistic.
I think we're going to sweep you.
And you thought you were going to win the division, too, last year and be back-to-back Super Bowl champions,
What did I say Dallas would finish in my prediction? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't know you back then.
11-5.
I didn't know you back then.
I had you guys
I didn't know you till about the middle of the season. Actually, no. I'm wrong. I actually knew you because you were one of the first people when my channel got shut down at the beginning of the season to say, I feel bad for you. And I was like, an Eagle fan feeling bad for me? I was like, damn. So there is one out there that has a heart. I appreciate that.
Well, you don't deserve to get taken down for nothing like that. That's ridiculous.
Right. I appreciate that. So that's why I got mad respect for you, even though you are a sorry-ass Eagle fan.
Hey, look. I'm willing. I'm willing. You know me. I'm willing to eat the crow. I'm willing to eat it. If I'm wrong,
okay.
I'll eat it.
I'm betting you don't have more than 10 victories next year.
All right. What's the bet? What do we bet? Let's bet.
I don't know what you want to bet
right now.
Bottle of rum.
Got it. Done.
Do you drink rum?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. A bottle of Ron Zappa.
Bottle of rum that the Eagles don't have 10 wins or more.
Don't have more than 10 wins, right? No more than 10
you're
wins. All right.
That's easy. But we're gonna
we'll shake on it.
Out.
We'll shake on it right now.
Shake.
Okay.
Shake. I love it.
All right. You got anything else you want to add here? Now, guys, okay, remember, he just guaranteed that his team is going to win the division and beat us twice. So I want you to subscribe to his ass and troll the hell out of him every time they lose.
Bring it. Bring it.
You got anything else you want to add in there? Any more predictions?
Hey, well, the bets for is 10 or more wins or over 10 wins. That's easy. The Eagles will win the division. Eagles are going to sweep Dallas, and I'll definitely have some more predictions coming out later. But I feel very good about this season. And if I'm wrong, hey, I shaved my head last year, right? I'll do it again.
Yeah, you did. Is it growing back yet?
Yeah, it's back. It's back. It's all back now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's back. All right. I'm Mark Holmes, and this is
Philly 500.
And I can't wait to get this season on because I want to talk some real trash to you, buddy. You better hope that you're right. You better hope that you're right because I will troll the hell out of you, man. I might even fly out to California to do it.
You're going to see me run.
I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.